Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Hey, we've been talking about trees, seeds, roots, and now we're talking about fruit. The top 7 reasons why your money should be like fruit. Got fruit? So let me tell you a story. You know, from the last time we were talking that my grandparents helped raise me um, as a child, and I thank God for my grandparents and my parents. But as my parents were working, my grandmother would have me sit on the stool in the kitchen and we would prepare food, fruit, and so forth. And so, one of my favorite foods, the financial first responder, is fruit. What about you? Please like and subscribe and tell me in the comments. Let's get started. Oh, yeah, share this with someone. All right, so you're probably saying, well, you're summing this up. You've been talking about trees, roots, seeds, and now fruit. So let's get started, Mr. Financial First Responder. So thinking of money like fruit, what we're saying is that it can offer you some insight as far as how they are parallel to one another. So what I've come up with is 7 ways, probably can't see my hands, 7 ways that your money is like fruit. So let's get started. First thing, we talk about freshness. Freshness matters. Now, just like fruit, money is best when it's fresh. It's important to keep your money moving, and not letting it sit stagnant for too long. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. You probably hear a lot of people talk about cash flow. Cash flow. What is cash flow? Cash flow is the movement of money in and out of your accounts. It's that simple. And what we want is positive cash flow. Now you're probably saying, well, Mike Barnes, financial first responder, everybody talks that game, but how do I get some cash flow? Because freshness matters. Well, I'm glad you asked. You need some ripeness. That's the key. See, timing is crucial for both fruit and money. Just as you wouldn't want to pick fruit too early or too late, you want to make financial decisions at the right moment. Now, you're probably saying, well, wait a minute, Mr. Financial First Responder, how in the heck am I supposed to figure out how to put my money anywhere these days? Well, we've been talking about this a lot. I told you need to get with a financial advisor, financial planner, financial consultant, financial first responder, your registered representative, your insurance agent, maybe even your banker, depending on what licenses they have. You need to sit down and talk to somebody. You need to do an asset allocation questionnaire. You need to figure out what your risk tolerance is before you start trying to figure out, is it too soon to put money in the market or is it too late? Because the key is, and this is the key, you have to take time to study about money. With that said, you're probably saying, well, Mr. Financial First Responder, I hear you saying that timing is everything and being with the right person is everything. The next thing I would say to you is healthy growth. You got to have healthy growth. Now, it's true that nobody can guarantee you that your money is going to grow. But we've talked about over the course of months the rule of 72, which tells you the exact point in time that your money will compound, double, or grow. It also tells you that depending on the interest rate, the faster your money will grow. So the higher the interest rate, the faster it grows. The lower the interest rate, the lower it grows. So like a fruit tree, your money should grow and provide a healthy return on investment. See, planting those seeds, like we were talking about the other day, investing wisely can lead to a fruitful future. Now, you're saying to me, and I'm telling you, because I'm determined, that you will never eat another piece of fruit and not think about your money. I'm determined to make sure you understand how important that is for you to value your money just like you do your food. Now, you're probably saying, well, wait a minute. If I value it, doesn't that mean that I also enjoy it and its utility? Of course. Because, see, just like you would take some fruit and make an apple pie or a peach pie or a blueberry pie, you have to enjoy your money. Now, it's simply said like this: fruit is not only nutritious, but it's also enjoyable. Similarly, your money should not only be saved or invested, but also used to enhance your life and the lives of others, i.e., your loved ones. It doesn't make any sense to go out and make a bunch of money and only spend it on yourself. Treat your kids, your children. I don't want to say kids are goats. Teach your children, teach them about money and treat them to some nice things. It is a fact that when parents say that we can't afford it all the time, what you're telling your children is you can't afford them. So don't use language like that. Use that, hey, we may not be able to get it today, but we'll get it next week, or we'll get it in a month, or we'll get it in 6 months. And yes, it may take a little while depending on what it is you want to do, but they will remember it for the rest of their life. So make it positive. Now, you're probably saying, well, Mike, Mr. Financial First Responder, what else is it that I need to be aware of? Because we've talked about trees, seeds, roots, and now we're talking about fruits. Not necessarily in that order, but I want you thinking about what we've talked about over the time. Now, what we're also talking about, because I need you to think about this, is just like your favorite fruit. A lot of it's seasonal harvest. Now, what does that mean? It means that sometimes you can't get the fruit you like, or if you get it, it doesn't taste the way it normally would if it was in season. So understanding that money, like fruit, has seasons can help you prepare for fluctuations and planning accordingly. Remember, the market goes up and down, right? Our goal is to keep you constant, which means that if you save a little bit over time, instead of looking for lump sums that you can drop into the market, if you drip your money into an account, we call it dollar cost averaging, you tend to have a fruitful account. So what we also look at is this: because you have the opportunity to have those seasonal harvests, it also allows you to be grateful and thankful, and it allows you to do this. It allows you to share with others. See, just like a community garden, sharing in the community, just as you might share your fruits with others, money can be used to support your community and those in need. You have all of these social causes that, to be perfectly honest, if you weren't philanthropic or you weren't providing some form of gifting, those projects wouldn't happen. So it's not all about the money you make. Sometimes it's about the money that you share and not always the money you keep. Because remember, I always say it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. But that goes with you sharing it as well. And I believe that God wants us to share with the less fortunate, the widows, as well as people who are in need. So that leads me to this, because I've been guilty of this. Because I believe in cash flow and I believe that it comes regularly, every day, 2 and 3 times a day, depending on how it's set up. I had to learn this. I had to learn that it's a finite supply. See, like fruit, money is a finite resource. Managing it wisely ensures you have enough for your needs and goals. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have money and money won't grow and you won't have an abundance of it. What I'm saying is that as you build your wealth, it takes time to build wealth, and so it will be finite for a period of time. Maybe not all the time, but for a period of time, you won't be able to spend it as fast as you save it. You need to understand that dollar cost averaging, as well as sitting down and getting with a financial first responder, financial advisor, financial planner, actually helps you to better manage your resources. So look, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. We've talked a little bit. Now I'm going to give you my summary. In summary, money can be likened to the fruit in several ways. Both are best when fresh and used at the right time. Like fruit trees, money should grow and provide a healthy return. Just as fruit is enjoyable and nutritious, money should be used wisely to enhance your life. Understanding the seasonal nature of both money and fruit can help with planning. See, sharing fruit and money can be beneficial to our communities. Lastly, lastly, both fruit and money are finite resources that should be managed wisely. Hey, this has been Mike Barnes, the Financial First Responder. Please like and subscribe my channel. Please remember the next time you eat a piece of fruit that you are able to save money just like the fruit is able to grow on trees. Until we talk again, it's been Mike Barnes, Financial First Responder. God bless. Thank you.